Good morning, diecast brothers and sisters, no matter where you reside in the world. Welcome. This is another one of them challenge videos, and this time it's been put up by a very good personal friend and friend to my channel from Ratblacks Diecast. Got all the time in the world for this man, and if he asks for a challenge, then I'm only obliged to participate. I respect this man so greatly, and if you haven't checked out Ratblacks Diecast yet, please do so. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So King Rat has issued a van challenge. Well, I could have gone on for months. I've got, I don't know, 300 vans of all from one make. These things thrill me the most, and I hope you start catching the drift of what I'm showing you here, because if you're outside England, I doubt you've ever seen these things before, and certainly for display, I don't think nothing beats them. I'm sorry, Hot Wheels, Matchbox, anything really. These are stunning, and I hope I can sort of sell the brand to you a bit today, that if you do see them out and about, pick up one or two pieces and you'll get the bug. It's ultimately what started me off on my diecast collection, and if I hadn't got this gateway vehicle, then I wouldn't have got to know you. So think of all the good it's done me. But anyway, drink of the day. This is an organic brand from England, Fentimans. If you can get some where you live, try them. What you've got here is 100% organic, natural. They use natural flavours only, botanicals. They're a legend in this country. There's nothing nasty in here at all. I say they're organic, so don't fear. You know, they're just nice. They got old-fashioned names like Curiosity Cola and Dandelion and Burdock. This one, as you can see, is tropical. But there you go, botanically brewed. Exotic tropical soda made with pineapple and cardamom. So there we go. Exquisitely crafted. This company's been going for a long time now. If you want to find out all the information there, then please do so. I'm just going to tip this to your good health. Oh, goodness me. Is it me as well, please, people? But soda tastes so much better out of glass. Me and Mrs. Sol have compared plastic and cans, and glass is where it's at. I'm going to move that out the side. But yeah, there's to your very good health. And so let's start. Oh, goodness me. And I noticed, right, you didn't put any sort of limit on this. I know it's usually about 10 pieces, but we'll go with this. So this portion's really for David Johns. But David from Twice Diecast, custom made me this Grimsby Town van. Grimsby Town are my football team, soccer team. And there's the club crest, 3 fish and a trawler, and the chant, "We Are Town." This is an Hot Wheels casting, and this was, I mean, there you go, he's detailed the front out there. This was one of Dave's first forays into customising, and it's sharp. And I like the red back door, because our team colours are black and white stripes with a red edging. Even the interior is red. But yeah, this is a lovely little casting here from David from when he really started restoring. So, and his, you know, there's nothing wrong with this, but his work is way above this now. So I'm lucky to have that one. I'm going to put a little bit of a diorama together in that case, but that lives in my specials case. Now, the reason I said this portion's for you, David, I'll tell you what, we'll expand on that a little bit. Hopefully not too much, because I've got so much to get in here. David, a overseas mariner. This is actually an official Grimsby Town van. This is based on a Ford, and this was the 100-year centenary of league football, 1892 to 1992, so you can tell it's already an old vintage piece. But Grimsby Town were actually formed in 1878. So this was a commemorative centenary of full league football. There we've got the Mariners on, which is our nickname, the Mighty Mariners. Specked out there, you can see the Ford badge on the grille. That'll repeat a lot in this. But yeah, this was a commemorative piece. I've got lorries as well, semis, and we'll take this over because this is a firm that did promotional models, and you've heard me say about these all the time. Ledo, L-E-D-O, Ledo promotional model, or models made in England. A fine, fine establishment, and you can see there that the number has been hand-scribed by somebody in the factory. It was limited to 1,000 pieces, and this is number 838, so that's a bit unique as well. So there's two Grimsby Town vans, which you wouldn't see in your part of the world, and God knows you wouldn't even see them in different parts of England. I'm not saying we're the most popular team, but there's a nice pair. So apart from that first custom Hot Wheels David was kind enough to do, mate, we're going all Lido now. But before you turn off, I beg you not to, because you won't have seen these, I guess. So we'll start mediocre, and we've got a British icon here, now popular around the world, the Ford Transit. There we go, lens headlights on there, big lens headlights. And we've got the Holiday Shop, which is a supermarket we have here called the Cooperative, and they bought various companies out, and the Holiday Shop is their, well, holiday branch of the Co-op. So it's a nicely detailed, here's some rear lights, it's a nicely detailed British Transit van, Ford Transit, and this is a shuttle bus that would take you from the airport to your chosen hotel and resort. So there's a beautiful Ford Transit, and that's a more modern Lido piece. And then here we go, there's promotion for their own vans. So Lido PLC, Lido promotional models made in London, England, and there's your phone number and fax number, and if I bring you in there you can see the logo. Again, this is another transit van, so modern, beautiful blue wheels, which kind of work. We've got them big lensed headlights there, provision for a license plate, the Lido badge on the front bonnet. So there's two you probably won't have seen. I doubt even Mick 67 might have seen these, and might not seen these rather. But yeah, there's a beautiful pair of transits from a more modern era for Lido. Now, let's get into some ultra special stuff. Just let me have a slurp of my Fentimans. I'm a bit dry this morning. Oh, that is so good. So we all know that around the world, from our youth into our adulthood, we mostly love comic books. They stimulate our imagination, they tell us stories, and Lido has produced loads and loads of British comics. So again, pretty much unique to this part of the world. And we'll start off with two girls comics, and this was a Bunty set, Bunty being the girls comic from a younger age. And as you can see, if I pull back there, look, that's in a special case, and these are firmly screwed down there. But these two packs were very limited, and they came out to commemorate various comics, and you collected them down the years. But there we go. That looks like a Bullnose Morris to me, or maybe an AEC. But you can read on there, look, 80p every Saturday. So that told you that it was a leisure day off school. Bunty number 2249, February the 17th, 2001, the final issue. So there you go, you've got a piece of history there. And then moving along to this one, this is a Ford and These feature, Everly. Bunty number 1 of a great new picture paper for girls. And this one was every Tuesday, and this is the original beginning at 4p, or we used to call it 4D then. It's that old I couldn't even tell you what that is in British money nowadays. Maybe tuppence. I bet Showgirl knows what that is. She's a font of not all knowledge. I don't know if you checked out Showgirl. Excuse me, an Airfine channel. She shows some beautiful, but look at the vibrancy of these colours. Okay, this one's a little more subdued, but you get to turn them around. Look, details on the back. So this looks like the first and the final edition. These are so heavy because the majority of them, bases, bodies, are all metal. But there we go. So there's a 2-pack comic for girls. And that was a bit of a legend. So let's go to more my thing. These were 2 comics that every British lad had, and girls used to buy them as well because they were so popular. Let's move them off to the side. And there we go. We've got the Dandy. And these things, really, hand on heart, and these things totally beautiful. Same configuration, Bullnose Morris, Ford. And there we've got Dandy the comic, and that was one of the main characters there, Corky the Cat. Again, 3D, not 3p. And even older than that, look, 2D. And there's one of my heroes. And it says number 1, December the 4th, 1937, every Friday. So there you go. Can you see that there? Hey, since 1937, number 1 express whistler, free inside. And that was a feature with these comics. You usually got a toy on the front, but look at the colour schemes. I've managed to keep these 100% immaculate. The detailing on them is stupendous. Things like, you know, the gas lighting on the side or candle lighting. And there we go. You know, these are fine old British establishments. And I absolutely adore these. I would never part with these. Well, I'll part with them after my own demise, like, but nah. The lids come off, of course, quite easily. We'll maybe do that on the next one. But more famous than the Dandy is probably Britain's number 1 boyhood comic, the Beano. And here's Dennis the Menace with his naughty dog Gnasher. And that looks like an AEC van there. These are vans in every true sense of the word. They can't be mistaken. They're not lorries, they're just delivery vans. And there we've got number 1, July 30th, 1938. Every Tuesday, 2D. And there's the Beano with some wacky ostrich or emu doing the splits. Again, colour scheme, wheels. These pieces are so heavy. I've got to show you them close up, not just for Mr. Dyson, but because they're flawless in their execution. Let's just pop one of these lids off. Is it that way? Let me put it on my lap so I can do it justice. There we go. Snug. But there we go. There they are without the lids on, and you can see lens details there. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. I can't speak highly enough of these. Yes, they're a little bigger than 1/64th. They certainly are. But what does that mean? What does that mean? It's just popularity contest. Oh, there we go. And that one came off so easy, look. But there you go. There they are in the flesh. Solid metal. I can't tell you how weighty these things are. But I hope you'll agree. They are beautiful. It's the only way that can describe them. And the good thing about the British cases is that, I put this one up as well, they're all meant to interlock for display purposes. Yeah, but I've got special cases for these. So there's 3 very, very special commemorative editions of probably first and the last. I'll move them out to the side. And now, keeping to the specials. Rat, you wanted Vans? You've got Vans, sir. Dick, this might interest you. But there we go. We've got individual collector's Vans. You get a backdrop, a diorama if you want. It's on cobblestone streets with old-fashioned buildings. And I'll bring you here, Dick. There we go. Can you see that? Dig for victory. For their sake, grow your own vegetables. Jones Delivery. Below it, London 416. And this is a War Years van, where they used to put their messages on and patrol the streets, and people in general used to grow. There you go, nothing at the back, just plain card. But they used to grow vegetables with cash in our pots and pans, and they'd be melted down for the war effort to make tanks and Spitfires and Hurricanes. But there you go, that is a War Years van with authentic original poster on the side. So Dick, I'm sure you'll be interested in that. A bit of War Years memorabilia there. And as you can see, like I say, these things are done so well. I do not understand why the world, well, some parts are now, and I know some collectors are embracing the fineness that is Lido. So we shall carry on in the same vein. And here we've got, there we go, look at that one again. These are from all the same collectors series. There we've got the Ford badge on the front, Ford 8. And there's the subject matter, God Save the King. King George's coronation. In fact, that's King George VI, isn't it? V5, I being 1, so 6. King George VI coronation. So commemorative of when him and his good lady came to the throne. The days when royals were royals. Or at least they haven't been caught doing skullduggery things. But yeah. So there we go. That's 2. We'll try and get both of them in the shot somehow. Just a bit. But I hope you agree, these are very, very fine things. And the subject matter is interesting as well. So we'll go here to another one. There we go. I could keep going all days with these. So we got 1952 to 2002, the Golden Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth. Please don't think I'm a royalist. There's Buckingham Palace in the background. I'm not. I am not a royalist at all, and I don't see what good they do apart from being professional spongers. I'm sorry. And we know there's crimes there. Historically, I've got no time for anything remotely royal, but I do like the Vans. And so look at this beauty. Oh my goodness me. How can people hate on these pieces? And there we've got the subject matter, which is the Queen Mary, the story of RMS Queen Mary, the ocean-going liner between Britain and good old America. And there is a museum, and this is a commemorative piece they had commissioned. There we go. So again, great subject matter. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I tend not to get so many views on these Lido videos, and I've got no idea as to why. I can only say that the world has not embraced Lido. And I don't know why, because I'm sure as diecast fans you'll agree. You see how this is nearly gone? Goodness me. Oh, that's nice. How people can't love these and embrace them. On the second-hand market, and certainly our version of flea markets, you could pick them up probably cheaper than you could Matchbox and Hot Wheels. So there you go. And you'll always find them in great condition because they were never sold as toys. They were sold as collectibles. And all the special ones, Johnny Roman's got a couple of pieces off his. He's managed to find a couple himself. He loves them. I think Dick from Chance Alley has expressed an interest in them, and he's got one or two pieces. So we're one away from finishing, but before we do, I'm going to put this one in, which strictly is nowhere near a van. It is a lorry. But my British compatriots will know this very well. This was bought from Granada Studios over in Lancashire, and this is, well, that pub there, look, that's the Rovers Return. And this is Newton and Ridley. Now, this is for Coronation Street, which is the longest running soap in British history. It's for old ladies, nosy neighbours, and MPEC fellas that are made to sit there and watch it. I do not watch it. But we went to the set, if you like, and the various rides that it offers. But there we go, special souvenir edition, commissioned by Granada Studios for Coronation Street. And what you've got there is an old drayman's beer delivery wagon. So can you see the brass bell on the top? Can you see that old-fashioned brass interior? That is real brass. There's no mistaking. The fine tempo work, Newton and Ridley, that's the brewery. And look at the drive system underneath and the steerage system. Goodness me. And can you see the old drivetrain to the rear axle? Chain driven. And there's 6 or so beer barrels in there. I just wanted to show you this because, again, this is totally stunning. And it cries to be seen. And there we go on the door. It says, traditionally brewed in Burton upon Trent. Well, Burton is in the Midlands, near Derby, the city of Derby, and it's still home to most of the beer production in England. I do believe the Coors Light factory is there as well. So it's American beer brewed under license. And then my final piece is an institution I absolutely loathe, hate them with a passion. I've dispensed with my TV license, but there's no denying this is a very special piece to finish on. And in true style, it is a van. And there we go. Look at that. Yes, you are looking at that, gold plated. And this is the BBC 60-year commemorative, which is 1936 to 1996. So this tells you that this was released back in 1996. But there we go. A gold chrome, a cheap gold plating even, and a green roof. And you can see there, look, BBC television, 60 years. So any company that was anybody here and overseas commissioned Lido to do them some special pieces. So there we go. I think that's enough for you today. If anybody ever wants to see any more of these fine things, I should be happy to show you them. I have, oh goodness me, about 500 pieces. 500 pieces, and most of them are vans. So like I said, I could have gone on and on and on and on. So I hope you enjoyed seeing these fine things that maybe you can't get in your part of the world. I hope there's some requests to see more of these things because they are stunningly beautiful. I mean, just reaching up to my shelf in front. Again, we'll take that co-op van. And this one's dusty, I grant you. But there you go, that's what they're doing for cars. So we all know this is a Mini. An original Mini, not the reworked one by BMW. And there we go, promotional models by Lido. And this was when they moved their production to Leicester. So they do all sorts of Spectrum pieces. But to finish on another van, we talked about the co-op, and the co-op is a famous pharmacist. And there we go, there's another van to finish on, look. The co-op pharmacy. So beautiful, so well made, so simplistic, so iconic. And I think that will do you for some vans. I think that's, apart from the Newton and the Ridley, just to show you the beauty of it, that is vans in the purest sense of the word. So Rat, I hope you enjoyed it. Everybody else, I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you've seen now that these Lido days gone are absolutely fine things. From Big Salt, I will say cheerio, and I'll see you soon because I'm shooting another 3 videos straight after this one. Bye bye for now.